Welcome to our bi-monthly, I have to think about it, bi-monthly Facebook Live. I'm Laurie Yost. I am the owner of Playful Pups Retreat. We are live today at our Milton Grove Road location. I have my trusty sidekick here, Mosha. She's one of my personal dogs, and she is hanging out with us today. My camera woman is Nykole, as always, and we are enjoying this beautiful, brisk fall day in central Pennsylvania. It's quite beautiful out here where we're at with the changing leaves. Today we are here to talk about safety. So this is National Pet Safety and Protection Month, and we thought it would be a great opportunity to talk with you guys about what we do here at Playful Pups Retreat to keep your dogs safe, secure, happy, and having fun while they're with us for overnight lodging. So here at this location and at our Hershey Road location, safety is the top priority for us. We are very diligent and dedicated to the safety and well-being of your dogs. So please know that is top of mind for all of us at Playful Pups Retreat. So some of the things that we do to make sure that we're providing a safe environment is, number one, would be team training. We hire pet care professionals. They don't necessarily have to have previous experience. They have to love dogs, of course, but we will train them, and we offer a lot of different training options. Probably one of the most important ones for our team is how to properly handle a dog when they're on leash. And Mosha's not going to cooperate, but we want to keep them safe and secure when we're out doing walks. We have 19 acres. We do a lot of nature walks. So we use this leash. It's called a harness lead. This is one that I have at home for Mosha, and it wraps around the dog, keeping her nice and secure so she cannot slip out of it while we're walking. So safe, say hello, Mosha. Safe dog handling is critical. So for us here, that means transporting a dog from their room outside into a yard, taking them on a walk, getting them into the bathtub. I mean, everything we have to do as we're caring for a dog who is staying with us, it all requires us to handle the dog in a safe and healthy and caring manner. We want to always be compassionate and caring in everything we do as well, because we want every dog to feel loved and cared for while they're with us, and we want you, the pet parent, to have peace of mind and feel secure and know that we're going to keep your dog safe. So handling is very important. Something else that we really put a lot of emphasis on is Pet First Aid and CPR training. Almost every team member we have is trained in Pet First Aid and CPR. We do also have some vet techs on staff, which is super convenient and helpful also. But if something happens, we want to be able to react quickly. We are working with dogs, so as much as we try to be safe, they are still unpredictable creatures sometimes. And just like humans, things are going to happen. So sometimes things will happen and a dog could get injured, develop an ear infection, or come up with a hot spot, or whatever it might be while they're with us. So we want our team to be trained and knowledgeable in how do we provide care, and if there's an emergency, how do we respond? So as a pet care facility, it is critical that we have an emergency plan in place. And we have a plan at both locations for how we would handle any type of emergency situation. So safety is important for us here, but it's also something that you could consider at home, because in this month of safety and protection of our animals, we should all have first aid kits at home, and you should also have a plan in place should an emergency happen in your home. And if you have been a pet owner for a long time, like we have, I've had dogs my entire life, you know that things can go south quick and dogs can get injured and hurt. And if you're at home and your dog injures themselves or you're out on a hiking excursion, what are you going to do? So having a plan in place and having a first aid kit that you keep in your car, in your house is important. And we have first aid kits throughout the building. We actually have a human first aid kit and we have a dog first aid kit with different supplies in each. Something else that we do, and Nykole, please let me know if there's anybody live that has questions. Please let me know. All right, so for us here, it is, like I talked about, handling, keeping dogs on a good, safe leash, making sure employees are also safe, and that we're keeping everybody secure in the building. That's something that I hear from different people, that if they have an in-home pet sitter, we hear a lot here that dogs might get loose and get away from them. So that is something we really put a lot of time and effort into. When we're walking dogs throughout our property, we don't ever want a dog to get loose. We want to always have control of them. And we have deer and all kinds of critters on the property. And so sometimes dogs get excited and they could pull and tug, which is why we use these leashes when we're walking dogs in the facility to keep everybody nice and secure. How about that, Mosha? Something else we do here that's not necessarily safety related, but in some ways, come here, Mama. Some ways it is, and it is what we call our daily wellness check. So I have Mosha here today because I wanted to give a quick demonstration of what a daily wellness check is going to look like for us here in the building. So every dog that stays with us for overnight lodging is going to, she's a little slobbery, got it on her nose. That's the joys of a Great Dane, is slime and slobber. But every dog will get a daily wellness check. And this is going to happen by anybody on our lodging team starting the day that a dog arrives. And what it is basically we're looking at your dog for any lumps or bumps, for their eyes. Maybe older dogs get glaucoma or things. We want to look at their eyes and make sure they look clear. We want to look inside their ears and make sure that they didn't come in with any kind of infections or lumps or bumps. Sometimes things develop at home that pet parents don't even realize, because you see your dog every single day and we see the dog periodically, so we're like, oh wait, did you know there's a bump right here? So us doing this wellness check is so that we can make sure that the dog came in the door in really good shape and that there's not anything unusual that we need to be concerned about. And we also will ask you at check-in, is there anything new with your dog? Are there any health issues or concerns? So if it's a new dog, we want to get to know any health problems they might have. If it's a dog that comes to us regularly, if something new arises, you might forget to let us know, but we want to know, did a dog start having seizures or have an injury to their leg? Dogs get ACL tears and things a lot. So when we're doing our wellness check, we start with their beautiful little noses and we look at their eyes and we look inside their ears, Mosha, and then we're gonna feel down their legs. We're gonna feel their bellies. You think you're getting a belly rub, huh? We're just gonna look at everything. We look at their feet, we look at their toes, and we just make, how's it look? Does it look good? Huh? Does it look good? We're gonna check out the entire dog's body and just make sure there's nothing unusual. And that way, while they're here with us, if something develops, we are aware and we hope we find it very quickly, and then we could let you know. So if a dog hurts a paw when they're out on our nature trail, or they're running and playing with friends and they hurt a leg, or some dogs will develop hot spots because they party in the pool, they get wet, and if they're furry, they can develop a hot spot. So we want to catch those things. So for us, that is part of keeping your dog safe and keeping your dog secure and happy while they're with us. If something develops, then we can administer first aid and we can contact you immediately to see, is there anything that you would like us to do? So those are some of the basics on what we do to keep a safe, happy, healthy, fun environment. We want every dog to really enjoy their time with us. She's leaning. We're going to both fall over. Yes. And we want every dog to be protected, secure, and again, just happy, healthy, and having a party while they're staying with us. So this wellness check and all of the other things we do are just one more way that we can show our commitment and dedication to the care we offer to you and your dogs. Nykole, is anybody live? Are there any questions?
Currently one person live, no questions.
Okay, awesome. So if you are watching this on the replay and you have any questions at all about the care that we give, first aid training, there is a local place that has a first aid class coming up, Tranquil Tails Wellness Center. We were live with them a couple weeks ago. Nykole and I are both going to be doing their upcoming first aid and CPR class because we want to stay fresh and current with our education, as well as a friend of mine. And our new assistant general manager, Brenna, is going to be joining us for that class also. But there are still spaces, I believe. So if you wanted to be first aid and Pet First Aid and CPR certified, you could join us for that fun class at Tranquil Tails Wellness Center. But if you have any other questions or you're interested in learning more about Playful Pups and what we offer for overnight lodging, doggy daycare, training, or bathing services, please let us know. And we are excited to share with everybody that we're getting ready to start dog grooming also. So if there's any questions or anything at all, please don't hesitate to reach out. We are always happy to talk to you and learn more about you and your dog.